Hi, I'm Yasmin from Iabet, and in this video I'll be showing you an art therapy exercise where we're going to be exploring on a paper how to bring light into an inner darkness. And the materials that you're going to be needing for this exercise are some thick paper such as watercolor paper, and you'll also need 2 brushes and black and white paint. I suggest using acrylic or gouache paints, and you're gonna need to water those paints down so that you get like a creamy, runny texture. So for this, I suggest using 2 small cups where you can mix your paint with water. I'd like you to set up all your materials in front of you, and we're going to be painting inside of a circle, so you can start by drawing a big circle on your paper, either freehand or using a compass or any kind of round object that you might have at home. After this, I would like you to go over the whole circle with a clean brush and just with water, just to wet it down a little bit. After you've got all of this set up, I'd like you to just close your eyes and take a few deep breaths, just noticing if you feel any kind of stress or stiffness in your body. And you can imagine the breath as a sort of an inner massage where with each in-breath you're bringing softness into any of these stiff areas, and with each out-breath you're releasing that stiffness away from your body. Next, we're going to be diving into an inner darkness, so it's important that you do this exercise all the way until the end, because afterwards we're going to be bringing the light into the darkness, so it's important that you don't get stuck in the darkness. But when you feel ready and you feel relaxed, you can start bringing into awareness something that feels dark for you in this moment in your life. It can be a concrete theme, some kind of a challenge, but it can also be just a feeling or a bodily experience. So you can let anything that arises for you with this darkness come forward. Next, we're going to be painting this darkness inside of the circle using the black paint. And you can think of the circle as a container for all of this inner darkness inside of you. So you can take the black paint and pour some of it inside of the circle, and while you pour, you can imagine that you're pouring from the deepest core of yourself, imagining that the darkness is pouring out all the way through your body onto the paper. And after this, you can start spreading the black paint so that it fills the circle completely. Next, we're going to be moving on to the white paint, so you can take a clean brush and drop just a little bit of white paint inside of the black circle. And you can stop here for a moment and feel that the white is a first streak of light, which also hits the inner darkness inside of you. And from here, we're gonna start spreading the light onto the darkness, so you can just take more white paint and let it freely flow inside of the circle. Since it's a very wet paint, they're gonna start merging together these 2 colors. And you can also do this by just turning your paper back and forth, just kind of angling it, so that you don't really need to use a brush, but the paint freely flows on top of the paper. And you can also play around and just add some more black paint if you want, so that the process becomes kind of like a dialogue or a dance between the black and the white, between the inner light and darkness. And you may have noticed during this process that if you did not have the black paint on the circle first, the white paint would have been nothing on the white paper. It wouldn't really have existed. So we really need the darkness to see the light in our life, and vice versa. And I hope that this really helps you to embrace both of these polarities in your life.